Motivation is bullshit, and I'm going to tell you why. And I'm going to tell you what to replace your motivation with. Because if you're watching this video, you want to learn the magic pill to, like, I don't know, live a successful life, have the women you want in your life, like level up as a man, level up your 4 pillars of masculinity, become a man that women are attracted to for eternity. You want that. And here's the thing. It's not a magic pill. It's not a cure. It's not even motivation. The reason you lack motivation is because you're looking for motivation to do everything. That's bullshit. That is fake. You don't need motivation to do really great things in your life. I am not motivated to make this video. I had thoughts before I started filming, like, oh man, I'm tired. I don't think I'm gonna have that much energy. Like, what do I do? Like, I'm not motivated. I used to run on motivation pretty much purely my entire life. And it's no wonder I was a lazy, video game addicted nerd loser. It's no wonder. Because as a man, I didn't realize the importance of discipline. Discipline is the skill of doing things you do not want to do because you know they're good for you. Discipline is showing respect to your deathbed self. That's what truly having a vision is. By the way, if you don't know who I am, I'm Timothy Brazil. I'm the owner and founder of Understanding Attraction. And it's my goal through this channel to turn you into a guy that women are attracted to for the rest of your life, okay? And you can use that goal, you can use that for anything you want. Relationships, just a marriage, have kids, find your ideal wife. But at the end of the day, no matter what types of relationships you have to keep women attracted. You have to find and keep those women around. And so you need this channel. So today I want to give you some tips on not needing motivation and building up some discipline. So I don't want to focus too much on the discipline side of things. I will give you a couple tips, but I primarily want to talk about the motivation myth and why it's hurting you and why it's literally crushing your soul. So the myth about motivation is that you think that you have this need for some special feeling that's going to magically make all the hard work easy for you. That's what I used to think. So I know you're thinking that if you're watching this video. If you think you need motivation, then you think there's a magic emotion, and you felt it sometimes, which is motivation. You think that there's a magic emotion that if you can trigger that consistently, you will suddenly make changes in your life. You think that that's how it works. You think that the people that are successful, you see me on my channel posting 2 videos a day, like posting, I don't do it often, but like posting some B-roll, probably some running right now, of me like talking to women, them being attracted to me, being around lots of women. You see all that, and you think that I'm motivated to do all those things. And for a long time I was. But what really skyrocketed my productivity was the fact that I didn't need motivation. I had to realize that. It was a lesson I taught myself. And so I want to talk about the motivation myth. So, like I said earlier, you think you need this magical emotion, right? There's a key understanding that you have to have before we can move on at all. Men don't need emotions to act. Men, like attractive men especially, that's what you're trying to become by watching this channel. Attractive men don't need emotions to take action. They do things even though their emotions tell them not to, because logically it makes sense, okay? Because the high value attractive man, if you could boil it down into one thing, it's literally doing things logically that make sense for you and not listening to your emotions. And that's the first thing I teach when I have clients come into my coaching program. It's that you need to have this mindset of, I'm I can have emotions, I can feel them, but I don't have to listen to them. I can listen to them if they serve me, because motivation as an emotion sure does help when you're trying to be productive. But it doesn't help you start. It doesn't help you go to the gym when you feel like shit. It doesn't help you stay rational when your girl is like challenging you. 5 years into a relationship, your girl's challenging you and you really want to show weakness. Maybe you're motivated to show weakness to her, but you can't do it. And so as men, if we want to be attractive in the long run for the rest of our lives, and we want everything we do to be attractive to women, we need to stop listening to our emotions. We need to build that skill, because there will be times where emotionally you want to listen to your emotions. You want your emotions to dictate your actions. There are going to be times where you want that, but you cannot give in. And that's what is a strong man. That's what a strong man is. The more that I do things that I don't want to do, the more my success is guaranteed. Because doing things that go against your emotions, but logically put your future self in a better position to win later, that's an act of self-love. That's an act of self-respect. You're showing respect towards that future version of yourself. You remember when you were a kid and you would visualize what it would be like to, when I grow up, I'm gonna do this. When I grow up, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be so jacked when I grow up. I'm gonna be so muscular. I'm gonna be so confident when I'm older. And you used to think all those things. What happened to that? Do you still think that? Because if you don't, it's because you're running purely off motivation. It's because you didn't show the discipline required to level up other areas of your life, even though you didn't want to do it, right? You didn't show that level of respect for yourself in the future. And so no wonder your confidence is lower. No wonder you feel worse about yourself. No wonder you're not confident that you could bring a woman into a relationship and keep her around. Because in the society we live in, women are free. Women are able to do what they want. And so as men, we have to be strong at all times, because women can leave. Women have the right to leave. And so we only have one option. We level the fuck up. We become higher value. And the only way to become higher value is through discipline and doing things that make you better. You need to make yourself stronger every single day. And that's where trajectory comes in. You can sit around and say, oh, but I don't have the body. Oh, but it's gonna take 6 months, so I just won't talk to a girl until I lose 20 pounds in 6 months, and then I'll talk to a girl. I just won't talk to a girl for 2 years while I build my business. You're thinking about it all wrong. You think that if you fix all these things in your life, you're suddenly gonna be motivated to do something. But I'm telling you right now that motivation doesn't do anything. If you've been primarily driven off motivation your whole life, you know where that got you. It got you mediocre results. It got you a mediocre life. It got you basically nothing. Okay? Motivation does nothing for you except keep you waiting for the next hit of motivation. It doesn't actually help you, because it makes you think that, oh man, something must be wrong with me because I don't want to do this right now. I must want to switch projects. I must want to stop going to the gym and start eating Cheetos because I'm motivated to eat Cheetos now. I'm not motivated to go to the gym. It just must not be for me. It's all bullshit. Motivation is not a magic pill. It's a nice little supplement that sometimes you'll have it and sometimes you won't. But stop looking for motivation to get you the life you want. We are men. Our logical brain can do a lot, but we have to exert dominance. We have to